about to be made.
Oh, absolutely. John, we'll talk to you about this again, hopefully as it develops. John Strickland from JLS Consulting joining us there. Let's move on, because the oil giant Shell, well, it is in court in The Hague today, facing a lawsuit over 3 oil spills in Nigeria's Niger Delta. It's been brought forward by a group of fishermen and farmers who are basically saying they can no longer feed their families because the area has been polluted. Shell says the pollution was caused by oil thieves sabotaging pipelines, and that when there is a spill, Shell cleans it up. Well, Tommy Oladipo is our correspondent in Lagos. He says, listen to this, he says twice as much oil has been spilt in the Nigeria Delta than was spilt in the Gulf of Mexico.
Environmentalists have complained that this scenario, what you have here in the Niger Delta, is nothing close to. It's a lot larger than what you had in the U.S. Gulf, yet it hasn't received as much attention as that in the U.S. did. A lot of these people are fishermen and farmers, and they've not been able to carry out, to continue with their livelihoods because the water is polluted, the soil is polluted as well, and also there's the environmental hazard because these people also get their drinking water from there, and all that is polluted, and really they can't do anything.
Is there a sense there on the ground that companies like Shell, I mean, and this is not my words, these are words in many reports, basically have double standards? I mean, you know, compared to the spills in Nigeria, compared to any spillage, say, in Europe or America?
Well, a lot of people complain that these companies are able to get away with so much, to be able to make so much money from this place, yet not be able to clean up the mess that they leave. And so the people, I mean, some of the Niger Delta people are among the poorest poorest people you find in this country, yet there's so much money being made right from their backyards. And this is what a lot of environmentalists, as well as a lot of these people themselves who live there, are complaining about. They're also saying that, you know, Shell and a lot of these other companies have a huge influence on the Nigerian government, and so the government is not able to put pressure on them to clean up.
Okay, that was Tommy there painting the picture on the ground around oil production areas in Nigeria. Well, Rolake Akinkugbe, she's an energy analyst at EcoBank, and she explained what all of this could mean for Shell.
Let's not forget, Shell has actually faced a series of lawsuits in Nigeria, particularly, and for many decades now, actually. And we don't often hear about them because many of these are minor cases. This is quite significant. Obviously, there's a whole issue of corporate social responsibility. And Shell currently contributes close to 35% of Nigeria's oil production from its joint venture operations with the government. So it is a major reputational risk. And this is coming on the back of a fine earlier this year by Nigerian regulators to the tune of $5 billion against Shell for environmental pollution. So it's a perennial theme which we're seeing time and time again.
Yeah, sure is. Okay, that's something that we'll keep across that court case with Shell in The Hague.